Hi, kindergarten. I have a little bit of a headache today, so I'm wearing my glasses, which you aren't really used to. So if I look a little different, that is why. But I still wanted to do a little bit of reading with you guys today. So in your new packets that you got on Thursday, you have 8 days or for the next 2 weeks of reading that looks like this, okay? Each day you can do one of these, and your job is to read through it. I want you to circle or highlight, if you have a highlighter at home, any sight words that you see. We know sight words help us read and be fluent readers. And then the directions say read and draw. So we know when we read stories, we can read them for many reasons. We read stories to enjoy them, just for fun. We read stories to learn something. But it doesn't really matter what reason we read books. We want to always make sure that we're reading to understand what we're reading. So we're not just reading the words and moving on, right? We want to read the words and then think about what we read so that we can either retell, we can comprehend what we read, we can maybe draw a picture of what we read, which we've been doing a lot of, and that's what you're going to practice more for the next 2 weeks, okay? So we're going to do this first one together, and it might be a good idea to have a brother or sister or mom or dad sitting near you in case you get to a word that you can't stretch out, but most of the ones we picked are ones that you should be able to read using sight words, using your strategies of stretching outwards, listening to those sounds that you hear or that you see, and putting the word together, okay? So what I want us to do first is go through and look for sight words. Sight words like I, the, see, can, you, at, is, it, to, all those words that you know very quickly that will help you read this once we start the reading part. So you're going to go through and we're going to circle sight words that we see, okay? I see the first word that is on our paper is the word I. If you have your paper in front of you, point to that word I. Okay, we're going to go ahead and circle it. And then let's see if we can find any other of the word I throughout our story. Yep, I see another one right here. Okay, and if I'm going too fast, just pause it and then pick up where you need to, okay? So let's just go to the next word. Who thinks they know this word? It's a sight word, C-A-N. Yeah, can. Can, good. Let's circle that one. Wow, our first 2 words are sight words. Do we see the word can anywhere else? I don't think so. What is the next word? Yeah, S-E-E spells see. Wow, you can already read the first 3 words of this sentence. I can see. Oh, I see another one down here. I see the word see. Okay. What is this word when we have the letter A by itself? Is the word good. Let's circle that one. And I see that one again down here. This one is a CVC word. Should be easy for you to stretch out. This one is also a CVC word. Let's go here. Do we know this word? T-H-E spells the. Good job. When I see this word again over here, do we see the word the anywhere else? Yep, I see it here. And I also see it right here. Okay, why don't you go ahead and pause for a minute and get caught up to the words that we have circled so far. And when you're ready, you can push play again. All right, great job, guys. Let's look for some more sight words. Okay, no. How about this word? I-S. Yeah, is. Great job. Do we see it again? Oh, there it is again. And a third one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's a color word. I'll give you that clue. There's those words again that I keep seeing. So a lot of these words are repeating. So if we can stretch it out one time, we should be able to read it pretty quick the next time. Okay, not a sight word, but I do see ing. Remember what sound that makes. And then we have at. What sight word is that? Yeah, at. Good, at. No more at. Here's another color word and a CVC word. Ooh, sight word. C-A-N. C-A-N spells can. Good job. Okay, I don't see it again. Color word. CVC word. CVC word. Ooh, I-T spells it. Good job. It. And another word that's not a sight word. So pause again for just a second. Get all your sight words circled, and then we're going to go back and we're going to start reading our sentences. All right, kindergarten, great job. We can put our pencil away, and we're going to get our reading finger ready, your pointer finger, okay? We're going to touch and read. Remember, when we read left to right, top to bottom. And we want to touch under each word as we read so we can track and keep track of where we are in our story. Okay? So we're going to use those sight words. We're going to use what we know about stretching out words and putting the sounds back together. And we're going to do our best to read. So let's do finger spaces here, or finger tracking here. My brain is just not working today, guys. Bear with me. We're going to track under the words and we're going to read together. Are you ready? Here we go. I can see a big dog. Big dog. Big dog. And I see a period, so we have to pause and stop. Take a breath. Think about what that first sentence said. I can see a big dog. What has this story told us so far? Good. Here we go. Fingers ready? And read. The big dog is... that's a big word. Let's stretch it together. B-er-own. B-er-own. What word is that? Brown. What color is the big dog? Brown. So that's an important piece of information. Keep that in your brain. Fingers ready? Here we go. The big dog is... Ooh. You know what I noticed, kindergarten, that I didn't notice when we were looking for sight words? What is that word? L-O-O-K. Looking, or look, look. And then when we add the ing, Mrs. Schellenberger just told you the answer. What word do we have when we put those together? Looking, good. So let's go back to here and let's read that again because we stopped to decode that word. So now we need to go back and read from the beginning. Here we go. The big dog is looking at a... Ooh, here's a color word. Let's stretch it out together. L-O. L-O. Yellow. The big dog is looking at a yellow cat. The big brown dog is looking at a yellow cat. Let's find out what happens. Here we go. Finger under the word I, and let's read. I can see the, here's that color word again, yellow cat. Here's a new word. N. What word is that? Run. Good. Let's go back. I can see the yellow cat run. Why do you think the yellow cat is running? Yeah, I bet it's running away from the dog. Okay, let's find out the last sentence. Fingers ready? Read. It is, let's stretch it. Fast. So it is fast. The yellow cat is running fast. All right, so let's think about the big important parts of what we just read. Okay, we know there's two different animals. Tell me what two animals we had in our story. Yeah, a dog and a cat. Okay, tell me something that we know about the dog. We learned two things about the dog. Great job. Yeah, it's big and it is brown. So those are important details that we're going to have to draw in our picture. So we're going to need a big brown dog. Now, would a dog be just floating up in space up here? Probably not, right? Do we want to draw him right in the middle of the page, taking up this whole space? No, because we know we have another animal we have to draw, right? Okay, so we're going to draw our dog, and I'm just going to go kind of quickly. Go to nose. I like to draw its little cheeks like that. You can draw your dog however you want. And a tongue. And a head. And make sure you're using the color that makes sense with the story, right? It's a brown dog. And he's big. Those are kind of funny legs, but that's all right. Nobody's perfect, right? Okay, there's my big brown dog. And you're going to take time to color in yours if you have the time. I'm going to do mine quickly because I don't want to keep you on here too long. So we have our big brown dog, and if you need to pause it now, go ahead and then come back and finish the video. All right, guys, so great. We have our big brown dog, okay? Who can tell me, we said the other animal was a cat. Who can tell me what the story told us about the cat? Yeah, great job, guys. It's yellow, right? And then we learned that it's also very fast. Now, it's hard to draw animals moving in a picture, right? But we did learn that we can draw little dashes, to make it look like something is doing something. So first we need to draw our yellow cat. And it didn't tell us what size the cat is, but in general, are cats the same size as big dogs? No, they're not. They are smaller, right? Okay, so we know our cat has to run, so I'm going to have mine facing this way. I like to kind of draw my cats the same way as I draw my dogs, but I do their tails and their ears differently and their paws differently. Alright, so there's my kitty. Okay, and I know it might be kind of hard for you to see on the video, but we've got my yellow cat there. Okay, now it said the cat ran fast. So what we can do is down by its feet, we can kind of draw little running marks like he is running away, okay? You could also draw an arrow showing that the cat ran away. That's your choice. But we want to add as many details as we can from the story, okay? The whole idea of these reading activities are for sight word hunts. You're going to kind of go on a sight word hunt. I want you to practice reading fluently, which means reading without stopping a lot, and then understanding what you read and drawing a picture showing that you know what happened in the story. Okay? If you want to go back and add details, maybe they're outside in the backyard. Maybe they're in the house. Okay? Hopefully the animals aren't chasing each other through the house, but they might be. It happens. Okay? You could draw clouds, sun, color in your animals. But the main thing I want to see is that you understand what you read, so your picture should match what the story told you. Okay, guys? Have fun with these. I hope it's a good change, and I can't wait to see how you do. See you soon.